Hello friends, welcome to another video by Chef Dino. I'm coming to you from Wild Haven Acres, our beautiful ranch here in Central Coast of California. Beautiful day today, a little breezy but perfect temperature. As you can see, we have our fire going in our pizza oven. I have another very special recipe for you. It's kind of like my other recipes where the East meets the West. So what we're gonna make today is a dish called Ikra. It's a vegetable dish. The infusion of the western part would be Santa Maria style tri-tip, made in the pizza oven. And I'll show you at the end of the video how I put everything together. So to start with, I'm gonna go over our ingredients that we're gonna use today. We have an eggplant. My favorite eggplant is the Japanese eggplant. Those are the more purple color, light purple, longer, thinner eggplants. I find those to be much more tastier, but these eggplants, these large ones, will do also. So one eggplant. Over here we have Anaheim peppers. Actually, what inspired me to make this video is I was shopping the other day and I came across these beautiful Anaheim chili peppers. These are not hot peppers. They are maybe semi-hot, sweet. So I saw those and I'm like, okay, we gotta make some Ikra. So we got our Anaheim peppers. Here we have a sweet white onion. I have half for the amount that I'm making. Making this for two. If you're making larger portion, then you adjust the ingredients per the amount of servings you want to have. We have some tomatoes here. Again, if you've been watching my cooking, I find Roma tomatoes to be best for cooking over fire, grilling, open fire. We have a bunch, I guess would be, of garlic, a head. Yes, ma'am. A head of garlic here. In order to do this in the pizza oven, you're gonna need a cast iron skillet. If you don't have a pizza oven or a cast iron skillet, you can also grill the vegetables on your propane barbecue or your charcoal barbecue, okay? So this is the plan. It's a very simple dish. It's more of a spread or a dipping spread, I guess it would be, where you can dip tortillas, or you can use this as just a sandwich. You make sandwiches with this. There's many uses for it, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to do today with this. So the plan is to get this fire going, get it nice and hot, and once that is all nice and hot, the temperature is up to about 300 degrees. Right now it's at about 260. What we're going to do is we're going to put our vegetables in our skillet here. We're going to put this in the pizza oven and we're going to roast them. And you can imagine we're using red oak, which is what most Santa Marians use to cook, to barbecue out here. It's going to give it such beautiful, smoky, tasty flavor. Okay? Now, of course, all of these are going to cook in at a different pace and temperature. We're going to just monitor it. I have a little stone here where I can take this off, the skillet off, and manage the cooking and the progress of cooking. Stick with me. You're gonna love this dish, especially if you're a vegetarian. If you like vegetarian dish that's healthy, hearty, and it's different, this is the dish for you, all right? So hang in there. Next step is I'm gonna wait until my fire is ready. We're gonna push the coals to the side and start roasting, and I'll show you how I do that. Okay, so you can see I have all my veggies arranged in our cast iron skillet here. It's kind of heavy. We got our welding glove because this gets pretty hot. We're gonna go in. We're gonna keep a close eye on this because this is rocking at about 375 degrees. We're gonna let this roast in there, and we'll take them out as they are ready. All right, we got this sizzling. I'm just gonna bring it out to just flip things over. Just check it, make sure they're cooking evenly.
It already smells fantastic.
You know, for me, as a chef, I love cooking, not as much as I love eating, don't get me wrong. You have to eat to survive. But cooking, the smell of the food for me is what drives me to cook. So actually what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move my tomatoes away from the fire since the handle sticks out this way. Smell that, hear the sizzle. Fantastic. We are so blessed to be able to do this in our beautiful country of United States of America. Beautiful state of California at Wild Haven Acres. So while our veggies are roasting, I thought I'd give you a little view of where we are here. Wild Haven Acres. This is my cooking area. There's my beautiful wife enjoying a beverage. I will do a video of my cooking area here. I have all the amenities that I need. I have my barbecues. I have my Teflon grill type of a setup I have built myself. Of course, our pizza oven. And a little potting green for myself. And if you've been watching my videos, you know I have parrots. That's their aviary. They out there during the day. My African gray is making wonderful comments. We got our own lemons, limes, and we try to grow almost everything that we consume. This year with the beautiful rains we've had, abundance of rains, everything is just blossoming and it's absolutely gorgeous. We are very, very fortunate and blessed. Every day we give thanks. Okay, so I'll have this in a bit. Again, I just like to check, make sure I'm not overcooking things. Okay, our tomatoes are ready, as you can see here. So I'm gonna remove the tomatoes. We're gonna put it in the bowl. Whew. My goodness, the smell of this is just awesome. I think these peppers can go a little bit longer. I'm just gonna flip them over. I think the onions can go a bit longer, and our eggplant doesn't seem like it's cooked much, but you can see it's already getting there. Our garlic is getting there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this back in the oven, let it go a little bit longer. Right, I'm gonna put the cover on that. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do here. We're gonna get a little bit of a plastic wrap, and we're just gonna cover our tomatoes. We're gonna let it sit. What this does is it continues steaming in there, because in a little bit further down the line, what we're gonna do is we're gonna peel off the skin. We're gonna take the skin off and just keep the flesh. Covering it with plastic wrap like this helps it to steam in there and make that process easier. Now, some people traditionally in the past, how we used to do it is put them in a plastic shopping bag, but I don't feel comfortable doing that because I don't know how clean those shopping bags are. So,
or what chemicals are in there.
Or what chemicals are in there. That's another thing you have to always remember when doing that, okay? So we're gonna continue cooking our veggies in our oven and do the same thing. We got our bowls and plates ready. Gonna get everything out and we'll go from there. See you in a bit. All right, so our peppers here are ready. So we are going to, oh yeah, take this. Sizzle whizzle, jizzle bizzle, as Snoop Doggy Doggy would say. Whizzle jizzle whizzle bizzle. I think these guys can go in there for just a few more minutes, especially the onion there. I could have sliced those thinner perhaps, but I think it's going to be delicious because they're sweet onions. All right, I always check to make sure I have my glove on because I burnt my hand really bad in the past. I'm going to do that again. There you go. We are going to put our cover on, and we're going to do the same with our peppers that we did with our tomatoes. We're going to cover it and let it sit, steam in there. Now meanwhile, if you like to be productive while the rest is getting done, what we're going to do is take our tomatoes and start taking the, I want to show you what that looks like. See how the skin is just coming off of this. That's the idea right there. So we're gonna remove the skin from the tomatoes. Then we're gonna peel off the skin from the peppers while the other ones are cooking. And then I'll show you what the next step is. Here we go. Oh yeah, so this is when you know your eggplant is done. Pretty. Onions are done, and our garlic head is done. So that's gonna go. All right. So as you can see, what we've done here, somewhere, we took all the skin off of our peppers, and this is, oh my goodness, smells so good. We've done that same to our tomatoes. We're gonna take the skin off of our garlic, our eggplant, and we're going to take these pieces, the outer skin off the, look at that, our onion, and I'll meet you inside by my stove, and I'm going to show you what the next step is here. See you in a bit. Okay, so we're back in the house by my stove. Here's the eggplant. You can see there's a lot of liquid coming out of it. I've already drained this once. You want to drain that water. That can carry some bitterness with it that comes with the eggplant. So drain as much of it as you can. We got our peppers, the skin taken off. We got our tomatoes, the tomato juice, we don't care. We're gonna leave that in there. This is the onion that we had. I got it all chopped up, and the garlic goes a long way. If you've never had roasted garlic on open fire, try it. Put a head of garlic, roast it. It's absolutely, absolutely delicious. So here we have our pan. We have some tissue here. We got some olive oil heated up. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna introduce all of our ingredients, a little too hot here, into our olive oil. Tomato. And my oil got a little hot here while we were filming. You don't want it deep hot, got a little cool down. So we're gonna mash and saute everything here. That scared me. I don't scare easily. Anyways, so here we go. So we're gonna mash and saute everything, and we're gonna mix it up. We're gonna spice it with just salt and pepper. Now, if you want to add other spices, feel free to do so.
But I think the first time you make it, you should just make it like this and then decide, because I think it has enough flavor on its own.
Yeah, as far as herbs go,
Yeah.
I agree. Then you can kind of tone it down to what you like. So even if your tomatoes and your peppers and eggplant isn't cooked all the way, the onion, it's okay, because this is the second step that cooks it further. So we're gonna add all the ingredients. We're gonna cook this down until all the liquid evaporates. A little bit of garlic goes a long way. I know this doesn't look like much, but trust me, it'll give it awesome flavor to your dish. So besides the flavors of all the vegetables, the smokiness that you get from the open fire is just incredible.
Or even if you grill it, it still adds that flavor.
Yes, it does, because the skin kind of burns and it gives it like a
fire roasted
flavor to it. That's the beauty of this dish, is the fire roastedness of it. All right, so I'm gonna continue mashing this and mixing it. At this stage, do what you want to do. That's the beautiful part about cooking. I always say, your dish doesn't have to come out exactly like mine. Actually,
it's like how chunky you like it.
Yeah, and sometimes yours might come out even better than mine. So that's beautiful. Okay, so we're going to continue cooking this. I'm going to add some sea salt to that. I love sea salt. I know this looks like a lot, but it really isn't, because these are coarse pieces. We're going to grate some fresh black pepper. And as Pink Floyd said, wish you were here to smell. Yes, I am from Pink Floyd era. A lot of young folks watching this probably will be like, Pink who? Look it up, Pink Floyd. All right, there you go. So now this, once it's done, which I'll show you when we're there, can be served on the side as a side dish. It can be served as a dipping. I got a little skin here. I'm gonna put the tomato skin we missed. Take that off. It can be served in a couple of pieces of nice toasted bread as a sandwich. It can be put as a spread, which what we're gonna do with this is very exciting. We're gonna go one step further to make this dish very special. Yeah, and if you've missed any pieces, you can pick it out of the skin here. Happens, it's okay. There you go. All right, so we're gonna put this on kind of low simmer. We're gonna let this infuse, and we're gonna continue mashing it. Traditionally, the way my family made it, my mom made it, is mash it until it's like completely like a paste. But I don't think I'm gonna do that, because I have special plans for this. Okay, and I'm gonna show you what it is. Unfortunately, you're just gonna have to keep on watching. I hope you're enjoying this video. Please like and subscribe. Some of you are watching this on TV or on your phone. I would really appreciate if you take the effort to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Any comments is welcome, good or bad. I learn every day. If there's something you would do different, something you know that I don't know, I would love to hear from you, okay? So, like I said, we're gonna add a little more pepper. We're gonna let this simmer down, and we're gonna go out there and we're gonna make our tri-tip. Now, I have a whole video how to make Santa Maria style tri-tip in pizza oven. I'm not gonna show you how I make the tri-tip, but I'll just show you it going in and out of the pizza oven. We're gonna cook this while this simmer down, and then next step, after we do that, we'll be assembling and enjoying this. We both are very hungry, and the smell of this deliciousness is even making us hungrier. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, so now we're ready to cook our beef, or tri-tip. I put the skillet in the oven to get a little warm. Hear that sizzle like that. All right, so if you want to watch a video of me how I spice this up, it's on my channel. It's called tri-tip in wood burning pizza oven. That goes in there. This is going to go pretty fast. We're going to cook the meat there to about 100, and I like to cook it to 145 just to be on the safe side. You can go to 125. And then we're going to assemble our Ikra with our tri-tip and show you what that looks like. Alrighty, we're almost there. Okay, we have our tri-tip. Right under 442. We're perfect because this is going to continue cooking. All right, so we're going to take our tri-tip, put it on a plate, take it inside, let it rest a bit, and then we're going to finally, we're there where we can plate our dish and enjoy. See you in a bit. All right, so we have our tri-tip here. We've let it rest. Look at all that juice. What we're gonna do is we're gonna slice a piece of it. Look at that. It's just perfect. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a slice of this and cut it into little cubes. Gonna do that. There you go. The rest we're gonna save for later. We're gonna probably make sandwiches or enjoy it with a different dish.
Hey, that's not fair.
It's hot. Delicioso. Yumminess, yumminess inioso. All right. So I'm going to continue doing this. We'll get this in a little bowl, and then we're ready to assemble our little plate with our Ikra. We don't want the tri-tip to steal the show here, no? Here, be careful. All right, all righty. My dogs have been smelling this and they're like, "Daddy, can we have some?" Like, yes, but not the part with the spices on there. Okay, I'm gonna get this in a bowl. I'll meet you outside by the pizza oven, and we're gonna put this together. Okay, so this is what I like to do, or what we're gonna do today. You can do whatever you like. We have a pita here. You can find this Trader Joe's, any stores that have them, even supermarkets carry them. We're gonna take a bit of our Ikra, and we are going to smother our pita with Ikra. Now the idea here is everything is cooked already. The idea is just to crisp up the pita. So I'm gonna do that. Here's our tri-tip, chopped it into little cubes. Look at that. Oh my God. The tri-tip by itself is just so incredibly delicious. We'll be munching on it. Now if you don't like meat, you're a vegetarian, it's all cool. Just enjoy the Ikra with any chips, tortilla, pita, crackers, whatever you like. All right, so we're gonna do that. gonna pick up our pita. And we're just gonna go in our pizza oven here. And we're gonna let it just warm up, crisp up, while we do another one. Same thing. One of these days I'll do a pizza with Ikra. Like that.
I think you could even put the Ikra on pasta.
That's, oh wow, that's a whole new
Like
thought
as a
and
sauce.
idea. Yeah, you can just, if you like pasta, why not do that? Take the Ikra, put it on pasta. Look at the juice from the meat here. You can even do that. Why not? We can do whatever we want. It's a free country. And cooking is fun. All right, and I'm gonna pick this up. Look at that, it's beautiful. I'm gonna put that right there. I'm just gonna let these guys just heat up a little bit until the pita is a little crispy. I'm gonna put the cover on. My fire is almost dying. That's fine, we're almost done. That's it. So we'll come out in just about a few minutes and show you what we got. All right. Take the bowl we put in. Ooh, that looks beautiful. Oh yes, sir. Check this out. Cut it into the pieces. This is my Ikra pita tri-tip Santa Maria style fusion of East meets the West. This is delicious. There's possibilities. Oh my God. My camera lady truly.
Your camera lady's gonna faint soon.
Yeah, this took a while to make, but it's well worth it. So, please, if you stuck around so far, that means you like my channel. Like and subscribe. It really helps me when you subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything. Liking my videos doesn't cost you anything. And subscribing to my channel, I promise I won't hound you with anything. It's just that you will get notified when I post a new video. Live, laugh, love. Be kind to each other. Be kind to animals. Live your life in the present, in the now. Forget the past. Don't worry about the future because you don't know how it's going to turn out. And hang in there. I will bring you more wonderful recipes every week. Take care and see you in my next video.